Iguodala. Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection.
Cleveland, this is for you.
Come here to cleanse your soul. Yeah, 4-4 and go. That other getting old. We got Sam Ryan time. This is a sports octagon. Sports for forever and beyond. Spending with Sam Ryan time. From the puck to the glove to the pigskins high. Share all of your thoughts, just let it ride. Down the baseline in the bleachers, or you gonna get denied. Yeah, share all of your thoughts, just let it ride. 4-4 and go. Come here to cleanse your soul. Yeah, it's 4-4 and go. Come here to cleanse your soul.
The Browns Super Bowl contenders.
Hey, listen, when we start talking about what wins Super Bowl, we talk about talent. The Browns, they have the talent. They have it.
There we go. Listen.
Where's your green screen?
I can't do it. It was making my computer lag. It's fine. It's better than the wood on the wall. Welcome in to 4-4 on goal. What an exciting night. I can't lie, man. We started this show. We're not even a minute and a half in. There's 30 folks out there watching right now.
Let's go.
Amazing. Amazing. So don't forget to like the stream, share the stream. I'm Ryan. And as always, to my right is Sammy, and below is Big Time Tom. Welcome in, gentlemen. Man, do we have a barn burner of a show this evening for us?
Yeah, I am super pumped about tonight's show. Not only because of the first ever fantasy football draft involving Ashtabula County High School players, which is going to be completely awesome, I think. But also to talk about the first ever all-county preview, the successful volleyball preview that we had on Sunday that had all 8 county schools competing in sets in volleyball. It was very, very cool. Something, some of the things that we could take pride for on this show is the fact that we have legitimately brought the county together on 2 different occasions.
Not one, but 2.
Not one, not but two. And guess what? I think there's a third in the mix. We're starting that today. We'll give you a little. We'll give you little crumbs on the way.
Yep. I mean, if you just follow the timeline of sports, you could probably figure it out. That's up to the folks, the viewers out there, though, to figure that one out.
It's Sam Day. Not even.
That's right. I should have put some stunner shades on. It would have worked.
Ooh, yeah, that would have looked nice.
Oakleys. I got the Oakleys.
Hey, he's got the Pit Vipers, bro. He's got the Pit Vipers.
He looks like when he puts those glasses on, he looks like a member of a pit crew in NASCAR.
And bake.
Come on now, shake and bake, baby. Ricky Bobby. Not
first,
yet a sponsor.
You're last.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, like Sammy said, we had a amazing volleyball preview that happened on Sunday. Great turnout. Much respect to all the folks that came in. They wore their masks just as we asked. It was just a lot of fun to see all those kids together. And I believe, I can't speak for them, but I really think all the girls had a great time meeting one another, especially with those amazing pictures that Sammy
got. Doing my best to do the old school Sears editing on those things, but no, it was really cool. And I think most of all, because of everybody's attendance, because of everybody's generosity, because of the help with the sponsors, we did have 2 sponsors involved: State Road Medical and Christenberger Dobbinspec Allstate Insurance. Both of those sponsors, they both sponsored a banner. And then I also want to send a big shout out to Dr. Decato and Associates.
There it is.
Dr. Decato actually came out on her day off set up a table full of braces to get all the girls in the county to see the importance of bracing, nutrition, and all these other things, and just offering her services. And for that, honestly, like we bow to you. That's amazing for you to come out and do that. But with the help of our sponsors, everybody coming in, people buying programs and stuff like that, this year we will be giving out 2 scholarships. So last year we were able to give out a Player of the Year scholarship to Charlie Taylor, who is attending Lake Erie College. He got a $500 scholarship for being the Ashtabula County Player of the Year. We are going to do that again for the Player of the Year this year in football. But we are also going to be giving a $500 volleyball scholarship out to the most outstanding volleyball player this year. So a boy and a girl in Ashtabula County both getting $500 scholarships, because of the generosity and the way we can get things going. And that I am the most proud of.
And that is why we do what we do. So
absolutely.
I got amped. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm very excited about tonight. I'm not going to lie. I'm very nervous about tonight. But
Ryan, you are pick number 1, buddy.
I am.
Yeah,
I am. But yeah, big shout out to all the folks that joined us for that volleyball preview. It was amazing. Hey, and I can't wait for year 2.
I'll tell you what, before we move off of volleyball, I just want to say that there are a couple ladies around this county that if they spike it, I'm not getting in the way, because I would look just like the woman from Meet the Fockers or Meet the Parents when she gets hit in the face and breaks her nose. I've seen some spikes this weekend that literally look like they were going to dent the gym floor.
I kind of think about, you ever see the Twisted Tea one?
No.
The guy that gets hit in the face.
Yes. These girls, I'm telling you, these girls are bringing it. So good luck if you're on the court against these Ashtabula County volleyball players, because they're not playing no games either.
Oh, yes. But anyway, so real quick, before we go crazy into the show, Tom, how was what is today? Tuesday. How was the weekend? I know this weekend's a big weekend for you coming up. It's going to be interesting, exciting. Tom is having his bachelor party on Saturday. Should get a little weird, always does with Tom anyways. So,
I can't wait till he wakes up in the trunk of a car, butt naked, like a Korean bad guy.
Leslie, Tommy's down. I hate Godzilla. I hate him too. But
funny fat guy fall.
Exactly. Oh, my weekend was pretty crazy. I had we've been getting ready for this wedding at my parents' house, and I've been doing yard work, so I'm not a physical labor guy. I'm more of a desk labor guy.
Hey, at least you're honest.
Oh, I gotta be honest, man. I gotta be. But it's just been cool spending time with my dad. I don't really get to do that a lot anymore, so it's been cool. But today, I told Sam, and Sam was fearful for me, so thank you for being a good friend and checking in on me, Sam. But I was able to secure an Xbox today. So,
oh boy,
Sam, immediately, hey, just don't go home. Stay at work. Stay at work.
Leave.
Briefly bring this up. You already have an Xbox, so can you please describe the reason you purchased a second one?
Well, I had the Series S.
I'm trying to bury you here, but just go ahead.
So I had the Series S, and I like the Series S. It's pretty cool, but you got Battlefield, you got Halo, Madden. I'm not a 2K guy, but maybe I'd like to dip my toe in the Luka Doncic pool one day and play NBA 2K22. Series S doesn't have storage, and I would have to spend $300 to upgrade that storage. So at that point, I might as well have just gotten the Xbox. So I log on to GameStop today when it comes out, and I was like, oh, dang, man, I'm about to get $500. Who cares? Add to cart. Nope. Hey, man, you just spent $750. You got you a controller and Madden. Well, crap. Nice. I'm not going home.
Right.
Megan's like, what did you do? You can't even buy more plates for this wedding, and this is what you do? I guess.
On a side note, Tom is excellent, has some excellent vehicles that, no unrelated story, he really wants to sell.
Yeah.
Right.
I really do.
He needs to pay back the he needs to double up is what he needs to do. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I need to double up.
All the husbands out there, y'all know when you make the lady mad, you can't come back and make it even. You got to come back and double up. You got to make it.
Oh
late.
yeah.
And then put the cherry on top of the whipped cream. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Hey, as only Ryan Cole could tell it, that was the most eloquent way I've ever heard it put.
I don't know any other way to put it, buddy. Any other way.
Oh, it's gonna be
So
weird.
listen, tonight, guys, share the stream, like the stream. You know what's about to go down here in a little bit. Again,
I
shout
believe
out
it's
to
this
Volleyball
right here.
with the girls. Yeah.
What?
Draft.
What?
A little bit of that going on?
2021. First ever high school draft in Ashtabula County. It's going to be a barn burner. I'm in beautiful downtown Seabrook, Ohio, ready to light the clouds on fire. Sorry.
So I just before we jump all the way into that, there was another event that happened that we were at on Friday. On Friday, we got the distinct pleasure heading over to Corlew Stadium and watching the Edgewood Warriors take on the PV Lakers in a scrimmage of actual football for a half. And it was really great to get to see both teams. Some of the names you knew were doing their thing. Devin Ray was out there running the ball like a freight train, just like we expect him to. Andrew Root steps up in the absence of Robert Verba and gives them some quality time at quarterback, taking some snaps for the Lakers. PV does a great job out there. I think they're going to have a great season this year. But the biggest story of that night is that offense from Edgewood. Once it gets going, it doesn't stop. Call them the juggernaut. They started to score and they never quit. 21 points, bing, bang, boom, very, very quickly. Dos Christians and Azay, they hit all three of them. It was really fun to watch.
Part of those 21 points was a pick six.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You were right. Pick six by Zeke Lucas. And let me tell you what, I love the politicking right now. I love it. I love it. My prediction for Joe Watson this year in St. John's offense is he has no less than 1,100 passing yards. No less.
It's a good one.
Like that.
Kid's going to throw the ball. The kid's going to throw the ball all over the yard. They've got some quality receivers out there at St. John this year. Tyler Cathcart can catch the ball. Andrew Williams can catch the ball. They've got the kid. I've been talking about him all year. Big Willie style, Will Anderson. He's going to come out. He's going to surprise some people this year. Keep your eyes peeled. As that offense figures it out, I think St. John is going to be a force to be reckoned with. So, yeah, Jeff Watson, not Joe.
That's
way to go, man. Way to go. Hey, this guy proves a valid point. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate that. You ain't wrong. Yeah, it was a lot of fun on Friday night. It was a scrimmage for us at 4-4 on goal as well, kind of getting set up for the season, getting ready to rock and roll. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we found out some really good news that it's easier to use a certain product that helps us stabilize the internet. So, yeah, let me hit this button. Yeah. But, it was a lot of fun, PV. I'll tell you what, that PV line is a big offensive front. That's a huge offensive front. And Edgewood, too. That offensive line there.
These comments had me going to look at the rosters again because they keep calling him Joe. They keep calling him Joe Watson instead of Jeff.
Nice. Joe Watson. Yep. He won't be picked tonight. Jeff might, though.
Jeff's got a shot. Joe, not so much.
Yep.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think? Should we
roll on? Let's roll.
Listen,
on.
let's run. Let's give a little bit. Let's go a quick. Do we have the State Road advertisement pulled up?
I don't know. Do we?
You better find out.
I don't see it.
I don't see it. All right, let's go a quick. Let's do a quick break, and then we come back. And when we come back, Ryan's on the clock immediately.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. I'm going to hit him with the Made in Ohio. I got it.
You got it. You do your thing.
All right. We'll be back, guys. We're just going to take a quick 30-second break, whatever it may be.
Share this stream. Let everybody know the draft starts now.
Yep.
440 on Goal presents Made in Ohio. Made in Ohio makes custom t-shirts, hoodies, banners, jerseys, and more. With the fastest turnaround time in Ashtabula, 440 Own Goal is proud to have Made in Ohio as its official Player of the Week sponsor. Contact Made in Ohio at 440-964-9057 or visit Made in Ohio at 1028 Bridge Street in beautiful, historic Ashtabula Harbor. Also, check Made in Ohio out on Facebook for upcoming Black Friday sales for the holiday season.
440 Own Goal proudly welcomes Play All Awards and Engraving. Awards, they do them all at Play All, from trophies to plaques to all other things celebration. Play All has 2 on-site laser computerized engraving machines as well as thermal imaging equipment. Play All has been locally owned and operated since 1993. Check them out at playallamerica.com or check out their Facebook page at Play All Awards and Engraving. Visit Play All at 4542 Main Avenue in beautiful downtown Ashtabula, Ohio. Never gets old. The beautiful downtown. Hey, listen, we're going to be in beautiful downtown Conneaut, Ohio on Thursday night coming up. Let me hit him with that real quick. That's when we're going to get to see the likes of Zach Rice and the Conneaut Spartans take on
Keep it up. You had it going.
Yeah, Zach Rice and oh God, why can't I go? Tell me, Zach Winchell. I felt like
Zach Winchell and Zach Rice. The battle of Zach gonna happen
Quiet
on
Riot
Thursday.
The thrower of last year. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's right.
Coming up Thursday night, and then we travel out on Friday night to check out Jefferson versus Grand Valley, one of the oldest rivalries in the county.
Nope, you got that wrong, buddy.
What?
It's Edgewood and Conneaut are the oldest rivalry in the county.
I thought we talked about that the other day.
Yeah, Edgewood and Conneaut, old rivals. Grand Valley and Jefferson, not so much.
You know, all right. I mean, they got to be kind of older, whatever you want to call them.
I mean,
it's
the best.
I mean,
yeah, sorry.
It's the best.
That's what you get from the producer, quote
It
unquote.
makes it so I don't miss Chris Farley. So
this
much.
is why Sammy talks more than everybody else on the show. Because usually he doesn't say it wrong. I say it wrong all the time. I have no problem with that.
Listen, so we can clarify it for you guys. On Thursday night, we are heading over to beautiful Jocelyn Field at the Spark. I guess it's the stadium or the Spark. What are they calling that? Just kind of the arena type of deal. It's got
Spark Stadium, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the Spark. It's like it's Spark and cover, entails the whole thing. We're going to Jocelyn Field inside of the Spark. We'll call it the arena in Conneaut, Ohio. As the Edgewood Warriors are going to take on the Conneaut Spartans. It's the oldest rivalry in Ashtabula standing. Spark Complex. Thank you very much, Michael. So it's the oldest rivalry in Ashtabula County. It's gonna be a barn burner, like Ryan
welcome.
Says. So I've been told by both schools it's gonna be a different out. So according to Conneaut, it's gonna be a whiteout, baby. So they're gonna fill the stands with white, and according to Edgewood, they're going in there and making the sea bloody red. So I'm looking forward to seeing the dynamic change. A red out versus a white out at the end of the night. It's gonna matter who has the most touchdowns. That's what's gonna matter. The Tony Hall, says Edgewood. There you go. The young gunner over there. He's a sophomore this year over at Edgewood. I'm looking forward to this. This is 2 very different teams, but 2 very, very talented teams. Yeah. So, you've got one that just really is going to be able to run the heck out of the ball, and you've got one that is going to pass so much you're going to think you're in Oklahoma.
Yes. Yep. All right, so before we dive right on into the first ever
For Whom the Bell Tolls, real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. First ever 440 Own Goal high school fantasy draft. Sammy, since you probably know the rules more than anybody, if you're willing to break down kind of how it's all going to go, why we did it, and how we're going to do it as we go here. So go.
Yeah, let me go ahead and pull up this graphic on the screen very, very quickly. Just give me 1 second. I'm sorry, I'm ill prepared for this, but I wouldn't have it any other way, right? That's the way we do things.
Got them blindsided.
Yeah. That's okay. It's my fault. I should have been ready. So one of the things, there are going to be a couple positions that are going to be completely different in this fantasy league than you're going to see anywhere in any other fantasy league. And some of those things are the addition of offensive lines and the addition of what we are going to call the Iron Flex. Now, the Iron Flex is going to be, that should be up. So the Iron Flex is going to be a player that you are going to get both their offensive and defensive points for the day. So that is going to change up some of the strategy. The scoring breakdown for the positions, we've got a quarterback, a running back, wide receiver, Iron Flex, a kicker, individual defensive player. So that's somebody you're going to draft as a linebacker or a defensive back or a defensive lineman. And then you're going to have 2 bench spots. The scoring's pretty simple. The way it goes, it's 1 point per reception, half a point per carry, 6 points for every touchdown, 1 point for every extra point, 4 points for every field goal kicked. If you miss a field goal, it is going to be -1. You miss a extra point, it's going to be -2. Turnovers are going to be worth -4. So that's, interceptions, fumbles, anything like that. The way the individual defensive player can score: 1 point per tackle, half a point for assist, 2 point for sacks, 4 point for interceptions, 3 points for fumble recoveries, 2 points for forced fumbles, and 1 point for TFL. So you will get 1 point for a TFL as well as 1 point for the tackle, making it for a total of 2 points if you get a tackle for a loss. Offensive line, and this is something that that you haven't seen anywhere because we made this up. Offensive line is going to be, they are going to be given 1 point per touchdown scored by the team. So, for instance, if the Lakeside Dragons go out and they score 21 points, the Lakeside offensive line is going to be good in this fantasy league for 3 points. On the other side of that, you will lose half a point for every sack allowed. So if you go out and you score 21 points, but you allow 6 sacks, you're getting 0 points that week.
Yep.
That's the way that's going to go. The Iron Flex, which is a new position added to this fantasy league, is a player that's going to get both offensive and defensive points. This excludes quarterbacks. Quarterbacks will still get their rushing totals. They will not get any of the passing. They will not get any of the passing yards or passing touchdowns. Waiver wire. Those pickups are going to be done once a week live right here on the show. Just another reason to watch. Right here on the show, we're going to do a waiver. We're going to build it into the show where it will go in a reverse order every week. Now, this week, because we haven't played, the way it's going to work is whoever comes in last place for this week will be first in the waiver wire for pickups. Second place will be second. Third place will be third. After that, it is just going to rotate every week. So when you make your waiver wire pickup, say I come in last place this week, Tom comes in second, Ryan comes in first. I would make my waiver pickup. That means next week I would be in third to pick up in the waivers. We have 2 bench spots. That's the way that works. Another thing that we're going to do, because this is high school and things happen, and we don't wish injuries upon anybody, so we just kind of want to knock that out of the way. If by some chance, a player is injured during the game, whoever owns that player, if they are playing for them, will receive the points from the person who comes in as quarterback, running back, or wide receiver. You will receive the points for their replacement that week. Nice. You will have to address that though on the next show, the upcoming show on the waiver wire, whether you are going to drop, bench, or continue.
Simply put, so hopefully everyone remembers that. If not, you can, luckily, you'll be able to find it on YouTube again or Facebook and rewind and catch that graphic Sammy threw up there. So
that's right, baby. Now it's time.
Oh, gosh.
That's right. Just in case you didn't know, there is a reason why Ryan has been delaying this, because Mr. Ryan is the first overall pick, and honest to God is going to determine the entire way this draft goes with that pick.
Oh, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because I got to put myself on the clock here too.
Yeah, you do.
Someone else do me.
30 seconds each pick.
Yeah, 30 seconds per pick, so we don't run all night. We're going to have 10 rounds. And then we're going to send it home after that, hopefully. So thanks again, everyone, tonight for tuning in. If you're over on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell. If you're on Facebook, share the stream. Let's try to get 100 folks in here. We're up to about, I think it said 58 last time I looked. So send it out. But without further ado, I'm putting myself on the
Ring a ding a ding, baby. What's your team name, Ryan?
What did you call me the other day?
The Coal Miners' Daughters.
Yeah, Coal Miners' Daughters is my team name, just because I didn't come up with anything else. That was pretty good. Tom, what's your name?
Hold on, I'm going to fix mine right on the screen. Go ahead, Tom.
Tommy Touchdown rides again.
Tommy Touchdown rides again, and then Sammy?
Mine is, well, I actually, because I'm one for the theatrics. We are El Toro Locos.
Oh, God.
You are. And you'll be updating that as you go, won't you?
You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right, so here we go. I'm putting myself on the clock.
Hit the ringer dinger, baby.
Seconds. Wait, I hit that at the end, don't I? Yeah.
No, you put yourself on the clock. Oh, yeah, the pick is in. You're right.
Right.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
All right, here we go. On the clock, round one, and we are off. So no background noise. Sorry, we didn't get that far.
Yeah, we didn't get the music. So do 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 do.
Right.
Do, do, do. This is really Tom's done mock drafts in his head, so have I. Ryan has the chance to change everything and can make everything different. Now listen, for everybody watching, even if you don't get picked tonight, doesn't mean you're not going to get picked up on waivers. It's nothing against you. We are first timers. Ryan, pick is in.
All right, so with the first overall pick, I have to do it because I want to do it, to be honest with you. It's going to be Zach Winchell out of Edgewood.
Zach Winchell,
Edgewood
Warriors.
First overall pick.
Let me get that marked down. All right, Edgewood. I'm going to mark that off mine. So for the first pick in the first ever high school draft, where is my draft sheet? Here we are. Let me get him highlighted. Zach Winchell. The gunslinger out of Edgewood, going first, baby. Mr. 2,365 yards being added to the Coal Miners' Daughters.
Yep. Thank you, Zach. I can't wait to see you in your successful season coming up. All right, Sammy, I'm putting you on the clock. You ready?
Oh, yeah. All right.
On the clock.
Oh, boy.
Well, it's going to be interesting here because this is going to dictate so much on how far
it truly is. And I said if you went that way, I was going to go this way. And I think I'm going to have to. Do I listen to my head? Do I listen to my heart? Where do we go with this?
While he's discussing, Tom has 2 picks in a row. It's a snake draft. Tom will have pick 3 and number 4.
Yeah, he definitely has the high end of the stick this time. For the first time, I wish I lost. Pick is in. With the second pick of the Ashtabula County Fantasy Football High School Draft, El Toro Locos select Grant Hitchcock, quarterback, Jefferson.
Oh, that one's going to be interesting. Listen, he's got a lot of upside. Watching him through the season this year, going to a couple 7-on-7s, he's not only a threat in the air, he's a threat on the ground too. I think we're going to see
it's the rushing attack that is going to be an absolute killer out there in Jefferson. And guess what? I'm riding Grant all the way to the championship, baby. Doom.
Let me update the banner here. Hopefully it will work. Let's see. All right. So banner's up. So pick 1, Zach Winchell. Pick 2, Grant Hitchcock. And now, without further ado, what's Tommy's Touchdown Club? What was it called?
Tommy Touchdown rides again.
Tommy
With
Touchdown.
2 picks, getting the third and the fourth pick back to back.
Here we go. And you're on the clock, Tom.
Don't even need any time. Pick is in.
Pick is in. Oh,
hold
listen,
on.
that's the cockiness you get when you get 2 back-to-back, you sly devil.
All right, with the third overall pick in the Ash First Fantasy League, Tommy Touchdown rides again selects.
That's who you got to go with. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah,
that's a no-brainer.
Out of Edgewood.
That's a no-brainer, baby. Isaiah Harris, most outstanding receiver in the county last year, bar none. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Second only to Tellis Andrews in yards. Coming back, he is a threat. Isaiah Harris, going to be part of Tom's team this year. That's a big pickup. Going to be part of Zach Winchell's. I can tell you what, Zach Winchell is going to break the career county record in game 1, and Isaiah Harris going to be very, very much a part of that.
Look at that, bumping up to 73 viewers between YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
All right, Ryan.
No, Tom.
Tom. Yeah. Put the timer up.
Yeah, well, I know that. Just relax.
Listen, don't you give him extra time, devil woman.
Tom, you're on the clock.
The pick is in.
Oh, come on. Can't we get it down to at least like 20 seconds?
Hit the ringer.
When you're a good GM, you don't need it.
With the fourth, or I'd say the first pick of the second round, Tom goes.
Zach Rice out of Conneaut.
Oh,
son of a bitch.
Damn it. Listen, we don't mean to swear, but
that might happen tonight. Get ready, because that's exactly who my pick was.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to need all 30
The Dark
seconds.
Knight. The Dark Knight. Quiet. He's going to get you. He's going to have a bigger role in that offense this year. He's a leader. Rocco Dobrin called him a leader. I think he's going to become one of the best running backs in the county this year, even though he already was. Bruckman was the leading rusher in the county last year. I think Zach Rice is going to challenge for that top spot in rushing this year. Mark my words.
That's a good pick.
Thank you.
Start the clock because I'm ready to go too.
All right, hold on one second. I got to rewind it here. Here we go. And Sammy El Toro is on deck.
So listen, my next pick, I can tell you, I'm ready to go. If that's the way Tom wants to play, do you want to play? That's how we're going to play. All right, no problem. Okay. Pick is in. Sound the buzzer. Listen,
Sammy with this El Toro with the second overall pick of the second
overall
round.
pick. There was a wise man once that said, "My car goes 160 swiftly."
Oh,
and my next pick is going to be Jay-Sean 999 yards Sanders. That's the new one. Let's go. Send it, baby.
Oh gosh. Now this time here, what did I do? Where'd Sammy go? He's yelled send it and he kicked himself off. So with the updated, there he is. Did you get that excited, Sam?
I'm so excited. I hit myself out of here.
Hell yeah.
Get the all-out rushing attack, baby. Jay-Sean Sanders, Lakeside High School, 999 yards.
The bowling ball.
Baby. Diggy, can't you see?
All right, so I understand this right. I have picks 6 and 7 now, correct?
That's correct. You've got 2 back-to-backs.
All right, let me rewind this and then give myself as
much
much time
shit!
as I
Hold
can.
on, that's wrong. All right.
Oh gosh! All right, tell me when you're ready.
You go ahead.
All right.
You don't worry about what I'm doing.
Putting myself on the clock. Here we go. 30 seconds in.
He's going offensive line.
If he goes offensive line, the draft is broken.
Troy Peterson, I want to pick.
Oh, they're coming. Today, Junior.
The problem that I'm going to have, I didn't think about it, is I'm going to forget who got picked and pick them at some point. All right. Anyways, here we go. All right, so it would be the 6th overall pick in the 440 goal high school draft.
Why don't you just say your second pick?
Second pick? I like it the long way, though. Anyways,
Keep it up,
I'm going to go with Mr. Devin Ray from PV.
Okay.
It's a good pick. That's a good pick. Devin Ray is going to be part of a hardcore rushing attack out in PV this year. And I regret telling you that this year earlier in conversation. That's probably going to come back and bite me in the rear.
Oh, let me get that updated. Save and put that up there. All right, so I got to put myself on the here we go. I got to rewind it. This is kind of difficult. Add the stream back on the clock myself for the 7th overall pick.
So do we start taking flexes at this point?
You boys do what you got to do.
I've got my idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got my idea. I know where I'm going, one way or the other. I think.
All right. I got to go this route. It's going to kind of sketch me out. I don't like doing this, but with the 7th overall pick, am I saying that right, Sammy?
Dude, if you don't just say your third pick.
My third pick, I'm going with Christian Curry out of Edge.
Damn it.
Christian Curry.
Yeah.
Christian Curry. Listen, I want to tell you something. I was actually going to pick him with my next pick, all right? And you guys may not believe it, but this is what I had in my pocket. Right there, that's what was going up on the screen, next pick.
Yep.
God in heaven.
I believe it.
God.
I believe it.
I'm done. I'm done.
All right, back to the boards we go.
Yeah. We're already almost halfway through. Well, no, only third of the way through. All right, I am putting now what would be Sammy on the board.
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to be back on the board, on the clock.
All right, and I'm putting you on now. There's so many different opportunities here.
There's a lot of opportunity here.
Mm-hmm.
And you boys are wild.
Man, I'm going to get caught up in the moment again. I can feel it. I'm in a bad spot here. All right, let's go. Send it. I got it.
Who you got?
With the third pick, El Toro Loco select wide receiver, Jefferson High School, Trent Hodge.
Ooh.
Damn it!
Oh, I gotta update it, man.
Can I trade picks?
I had that discussion earlier with Sammy.
And now my pen's missing.
Got to go Trent Hodge. So Trent Hodge was another one. Big time receiver last year. There are some receivers that are absolute key components to the fantasy league this year. Isaiah Harris is one. Christian Curry is going to be the other. I shouldn't have told Ryan about that, but I did anyway. Next year, I know I'm not saying anything.
I've been to some of these 7-on-7.
I know, but you pay attention to the fat guys up front.
I do. I enjoy what they
but,
do.
Trent Hodge is definitely another one out there. A lot of receptions. He's a bunch of catches per game. And listen, I got a lot of Falcon power on my team this year, so I need you guys to go out there and do some work. It's going to be a year. So far, just so you know, the picks as it stands, Ryan with Zach Winchell, Devin Ray, and Christian Curry. Myself, Grant Hitchcock, Jay Sean Sanders, Trent Hodge. Tom takes Isaiah Harris and Zach Rice in back-to-back picks. Tom should have been on the clock. Are you cheating for him? What is going on here?
Yes.
Talking. All right, I'm putting him on the clock. Here we go. Tom is now on.
Collusion!
The pick is in. The pick is in.
The pick is in. Let me hit the button. Give me a second.
With our third overall pick, Tommy's touchdown rides again selects Kiefer Mandagello. Kiefer
Mandagello, quarterback out of Conneaut. Big, another one, just like Grant Hitchcock, where maybe the passing is a little bit in question, but the kid can run his butt off. They're going to run a lot of option out of there. They got Zach Rice. You're going to have to key on Zach Rice. That's going to leave some open lanes for Kiefer this year. Look for big yards rushing from him. And I think some of these guys are going to surprise us with how well they're going to throw the ball. It's a good pick, Tom.
Thank you.
Right.
All right. My next pick. Let's go.
You already know it?
Yeah. You don't
All
need
right.
to put me
Well,
on
I'm
the
not
clock.
going to put the thing. I'm just hit the button.
Oh, I
My
forgot
fourth
to highlight.
overall pick.
Hold on. You slow it down there, Sebastian.
See? We need those 30 seconds, Tom.
I got to highlight my stuff. I feel like I'm in 1980s playing Dungeons and Dragons.
I mean, you can come over and play Dungeons and Dragons right now. I got the starter set.
Dungeons and Dragons is just, or fantasy football is just Dungeons and Dragons for jocks. All right, Tom, let it ride.
My fourth overall pick. I'm going to go
Christian Cunningham. Okay.
Cunningham, out of the wood.
Christian Cunningham. I like, you know, a lot of people get scared in fantasy football when you kind of like handcuff You know, for those who like don't know, like a handcuff is when you got.
So
like,
what are you
two guys.
picking him as, actually?
So I'm going with him as my wide receiver, and I'm picking Isaiah Harris to actually be my iron flex.
Your iron flex. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me get that updated. Ham, Chris. I'm gonna get Isaiah moved down here. Harris. All right, that's a smart pick. All right, and I think you got another one coming up.
Oh, I already picked two. I picked Kiefer and
you're on the
okay,
clock.
so it's on me.
30 seconds.
I mean, when am I going to get two? This is horseshit.
You're an idiot.
All right. All right. All right. So with my fourth pick, we are going to select as a linebacker, my IDP, Devin the Machine Mercilliot.
Shit.
You just ruined everything.
You sure did. Sam Torres is the reason we can't have nice things.
Devin the Machine Mercilliot, I'm pretty sure, is responsible for every tackle in St. John for the last 2 years. I'm looking forward to the points I'm getting for him this year. No cap.
No cap.
Absolutely zero cap here. Devin Mercilliot, the Machine, part of El Toro Locos. Let's go.
Damn it. All right, Ryan.
And
you got two picks, bro.
Yeah, I know, I'm not ready for either.
Hey, listen, nobody is, baby. Nobody is.
No one's ever been ready.
Oh, there's so much that could happen here.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the first ever high school fantasy football draft. We will be posting these scores and probably talking junk to each other every week.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be insane junk talking.
Let's see where Ryan's going with this one.
All right. I'm going to call him as my flex. Man, this makes me nervous. You know what? No, I'm going to call him. Oh, I hope I'm right on this. I knew this was going to happen to me. Call him as my iron flex now.
So the first iron, no, actually, Harris was the first one.
Right,
okay, go ahead.
Right. My first iron flex, I'm going to go with Brady Pete out of Geneva.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, shit. I was writing his name down.
All right. So then that switches a little bit for me. That's okay.
All right. Let me put myself back on the clock.
That was my, for sure, iron flex this year. But we got another one on the back burner.
All right. So, whatever pick this is, I don't know.
This would be your fifth pick.
All right, my fifth pick in the 4-4-0 goal, first ever fantasy draft. As my IDP, I'm going to go with Tyler Cathcart.
All right.
Solid pick. Tyler Cathcart, one of the top defensive backs in the area, getting some looks on a statewide level from Football Ohio this year. He's in one of those conferences where some of the teams pass almost exclusively. Going to get tested, going to have a lot of chances to make stats this year. That's a good pick. But then that puts me in a pickle.
A pickle.
The old pickle.
All right, putting you on the clock.
So I got to get a flex guy, and I got to get an iron flex guy in here. Flex guy and an iron flex guy here. All right, my pick's in.
All right.
All right, going in as my iron flex is going to be Mr. I believe he is the current owner of the turnover belt at Edgewood High School, Zeke Lucas. Welcome to El Toro Locos, baby. Zeke Lucas is going to have tons of tackles, and the kid's going to get some looks at running back this year as well, and he hits like a horse and runs like lightning. Look out for Zeke Lucas.
There we go.
Tom, right?
All right.
Yep,
Well,
Tom's got the next two. You are on the clock.
you're going to need to give me a minute, actually, now.
Oh, is that how that goes? Huh?
Listen.
Let's go, Kevin. I don't see no Vontae Davis out there.
Wait, did I not pick a running? What did I pick a running back yet?
Devin Ray.
God. Oh,
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Pick us in.
I gotta update this. Hold on, hit that. Tom.
With my 5th overall pick, I select Wade Woodworth.
Where are you putting him at? IDP or flex?
I'm putting him in my flex.
Wade Woodworth as the flex. Gonna be getting some time at Jefferson, splitting time at running back at Jefferson. But also, I don't know, Tom. That may come back to bite you. He's probably better suited to be an iron flex.
He probably would be.
You
We'll
can
see.
change it, right? I mean,
No, 'cause he's already
are they
Yeah.
permanently iron flex? Like we can
No.
right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
technically you.
I mean, I could put Zach Winchell at iron flex if I wanted to. It's not going to help.
Listen, I hope you do the first week you go against me.
Right.
And my pick is in for my second pick.
Second pick we got here, and where are you going? Are you going bench or are you going IDP?
I'm going O-line.
Okay.
I'm going O-line.
Okay. Geneva Eagles offensive line. First line picked.
Hey, the way that this is all scored, Geneva scores points, man. And I don't think they really give up many sacks.
No, they do not.
So
No, they do not.
I'll tell you what. I feel comfortable doing this. I know I'm playing it a little safe right now, or maybe not so safe, but, you know, we're going to let it ride, as Ryan says.
Defend it. All right. So I got two. Okay. All right. Let me put myself on the clock. Putting myself on the clock.
Nope, you're not on the clock.
Who's on the clock?
I am.
Oh. All right. My bad. Okay. Well, you are now on the clock.
Yes, I am on the clock here. Don't you try and steal my thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Need a flex, man. All right.
El Toro.
So my flex guy. Golly, I don't know if I can do that to him. I'm gonna go with.
You got to pick. I mean, there's got to be a penalty for the delay.
Well, you didn't tell me it was my turn. I had to talk to you. It ruined everything. You know what, Tom? All in gamesmanship, baby. All in games. I'm not. Should I do it to him? Do I do it to him? No. I won't do it to you. I want to though.
Lay it on me, baby.
My flex is going to be Malachi Matlock out of Lakeside.
Ooh.
Nice. Let me update the board. Now we are officially around.
Can't get sacked if you run the ball. Hey, Coach Nim's bringing in absolute facts.
I think I make sure I didn't know it. What round are we in? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're in round 6 already, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Put yourself on the clock just like you had me.
I'm trying to update stuff.
Here we go. It sounds like
Give
excuses.
me a second.
You know, excuses are like another body orifice.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you've been swearing enough tonight. Take it easy. All right. right, let me get that. Put myself on the clock. I am on the clock, but I think I already know what my pick is going to be. But I'm going to take my time because triple own goal gives me 30 seconds.
That's very Brownsish of you.
All right. Okay, my pick.
I'll tell you what's going to be more interesting than this is going to be next Tuesday's show with the waiver pickups.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. It is going to be very much so. All right. So with my 6th overall pick, what is my team name again, Sammy?
The Coal Miners' Daughters.
Thank you. I am going to go with kicker Ethan Yost.
Oh boy. Listen, Ryan, that's not. People are gonna bust your nuts about that. That's not a bad pick. Ethan Yost is money in the bank, and you get a second one.
Yep. Sorry, I gotta update. I'm doing a lot of multitasking over here, just so you guys know. All right, putting myself on the clock yet again. All right, and then. If I go back to back Geneva, I got an idea.
Don't do it.
Because he's going to be a player.
Don't do it. Don't do that now.
I already got Brady.
Don't do that.
Brady.
I'm going to stop talking to you. I'm going to stop putting you on.
I have to.
I'm going to stop putting you on to this information.
Yeah, he's a perfect bench player for right now. So my pick is in.
I know who it is. You're a bum. You're a bum.
Yeah,
You're a bum.
You want
Take
to say
your
so
bum
much
pick.
more, but you can't because we're live on national television with the 7th overall pick for Coal Miners' Daughters. I am taking Wyatt Buderick.
I knew I shouldn't have said a thing about it because that was my. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I got to back up.
Okay. Don't worry, Wyatt. You will get time on my team, and we're just filling in some spots right now at this point. All right.
I think I got a sleeper, so I'm good here. I'm ready with my pick. Let it go.
It takes like 10 seconds to at least get that rewound and set up.
We talked about points getting scored and people not getting sacked. Sign me up for Edgewood offensive line. Mark it down right now.
Mark it 0. Edgewood.
Edgewood is going to score a ton of points, and Dr. Zach Winchell, the surgeon with the ball, is wily. So you ain't getting him, baby.
All right.
I'm just updating this. See if I can get that right.
Listen, Edgewood offensive line, don't do me dirty here. Don't do me dirty here. I took you guys ahead of some skilled players here. I need big play out of you. I need Zach to have the cleanest jersey in the county.
Sam, you picked Edwards' offensive line?
I most certainly did.
All right, so I'm up then, right?
Yes, you are.
You're on the clock. Should I just hit the button now?
Yep, I got my. I'm going.
Tom, you could have listen. You could have done this whole draft in less than 30 seconds, then by yourself. Anyway.
Wait till next year when we do this somewhere like in like with a green screen,
right?
With these guys where we can move stuff around.
That'd be crazy. All right, I'm going IDP.
IDP, it's about time. IDP, that's a good pick for IDP too.
Rafa. Yeah,
that's a good pick for IDP. AJ Rafa. So here's the problem with AJ Rafa. I almost picked him as my iron flex. There is a lot of running back at Lakeside. There is a lot of running back at Lakeside. AJ Rafa is an absolute monster on the defensive side of the ball, though. That's a good pick. AJ Rafa had 72 tackles last year.
Yep.
Total.
He sure did.
That's a really good pick. So you got a second one coming behind you, brother.
Yeah, I ran out of paper. So I am gonna go with Mr. Dacon Chabot.
Oh, yes. Dacon.
I was just talking to Demetrius about that. How did that slip my mind?
Yes, Dacon.
Oh, golly.
Name the top 5 tight ends in the county right now. Dacon, and Dacon. He spits hot fire. He spits hot fire.
Yes.
Chappelle Show callback for all the young guys.
Yes. Go ahead. Actually, you can just ring it. Don't even bring up the clock. Because I can tell you right now who my first guy is somebody I didn't forget about him. I knew I was going to get him late. His name is Chase Carpenter out of Conneaut. Welcome to El Toro Locos, baby. Chase Carpenter, number one receiver out in Conneaut, baby. He's going to get balls this year, and he led the team in interceptions. So I might have myself an IDP or Iron Flex man as well.
All right, what O lines were picked so I know before I start?
Geneva and Edgewood.
All right. And I'm on the clock, right?
I'm going to tell you what, Ryan. There's a pretty strong O line south of the county.
Yeah, I know it.
So there is Jessica. Thank you for asking, my beautiful wife. The way a snake draft works is you go up, and then the person who gets the last pick, they get another pick. Now, there is another way you can do it where that double pick rotates. I don't have any idea of how to do that. I would need the ESPN app to do that. So go ahead, Ryan.
On the clock. I'm just thinking. I'm taking my time. 4-4 goal.
So does Ryan go offensive line? Ryan still has a flex position open. And
I filled my flex.
Nope, you filled your iron flex.
No, I got Brady Pete in my flex.
Oh, I thought you put him as your iron flex.
No,
so then you have an iron flex.
I have Devin Mercilliot as
nope,
iron.
I drafted Devin Mercilliot.
No, I drafted him.
Absolutely not. Yes.
Hold on.
100%. I picked him with my fourth pick.
Are you sure?
100%.
100% positive.
We have video to go back on.
Yes, we do. 100%. Absolutely.
No, who did I pick for my iron flex? I picked
Brady Pete. You picked Brady Pete for your iron flex.
This is what happens when you don't come prepared.
Bring a damn paper, Ryan.
Trying to do this. All right, give me another. I need another 30 seconds. I'm gonna have.
Let's see. Hold on. We're gonna have to talk to the judges. Judges. Yes. Okay. You just have to do a Chippendales dance.
Oh, great. I just hit a button. And do I sound funny or am I good?
No, you sound good.
Okay. I hit something and it said A major. All right. Let me hit myself for 30 seconds again here. Now, why did I think I drafted him?
I don't know why.
I do this even.
I got dibs on Devin, baby. The machine is an El Toro Loco, my guy. Hey, Kiefer Mandigello is out here hollering, and I love it. And his picture, it looks like he's got pit vipers on, so I'm all in.
Hey, that's my quarterback right there.
That's my quarterback, dog.
Quarterback, dog. I should be crying right now with a TO jersey on.
Listen,
all right.
Week 1, my quarterback's going to have the most rushing yards. Mark it down.
All right, so I'm going to take my O-line. I'm going to go Lakeside.
Lakeside offensive line.
Yeah. Lakeside
with the big, line. The bad, the mean.
Yeah.
Sammy Petros, baby.
I don't know what to do. I remember talking about Iron Flex. Oh, that's because I picked Brady Pete. I just didn't have a flex. Oh, I'm so mad at myself right now.
So is Brady Pete your flex or your iron flex?
Brady Pete is my iron flex.
Okay.
Because he plays D-back and running back.
He actually plays linebacker and running
or linebacker and running. I'm sorry, I read it wrong.
Ryan's my favorite.
And 20 names on this board that I'm trying to decipher through.
Ryan is my favorite human being that's ever lived.
So I need a flex. All right.
You need a flex and you got a bench spot open.
Yeah, flex and bench, so I can.
I mean, he's fired up right now, folks.
Yeah, he is.
All right, this is going to be a chance because I think this is going to work out really well. Oh, at my bench, let me hit the button. I'm going to take GV's Nate Boyarski. I have to.
That was going to be my final bench player.
I know. Hey, listen, we bought
So is he going to be your flex or your bench?
He's going to be bench.
Okay.
Right now, well, in the end, it doesn't matter because I put him at flex.
Well, no, that's how I'm keeping track of who picked for what. So what you got left to pick.
Yeah,
for.
let me.
All right, that's a
1, 2, 3.
Nate Boyarski, depending on what Grand Valley does with him, could potentially be a point hog. Because if he's lining up at running back, or if they, for that, he's going to make a ton of yards. If he's lining up at quarterback, the only thing you're going to miss out on are the passing yards, but he's still going to rush for a ton. So Nate Boyarsky, he's going to run bench this week because we got to see what he's going to do. We got to see what they're going to do after the first week.
Are we on round 10 or 9 now?
We are on round 9.
So we all have 2 picks left or just 1?
2 picks.
You have 2. I have 2. Yep, 2. So you're on your.
What's my other pick then? Flex.
You have a flex and a bench spot open.
I put Wyatt Fuderick at bench and Nate Boyarsky at bench.
Wait a minute.
No,
so I'm sorry. No, this is
no. This is Snake. So I'll end the draft with 1 pick.
Yeah.
Because
correct.
So you 2 have 2 each. I have 1.
Yes.
All right. So I think Tom is now on the clock, correct?
It would be me. Do you not know
how
how those?
No, listen, I'm running a clock. I'm trying to update the board. I'm trying to make sure things are right. I'm trying to make it as beautiful as we can.
Who you got, Sammy?
All right, so I'm looking. So since you went ahead and took Boyarsky off of me, and you've already taken Fuderick off of me, you already took Pete off me too. I got another dude that I didn't know if he was gonna fall to me. He's another one. He's gonna be on. Pick is in. It's a man who's going to be playing down south during this fall. His name is Robert Verba.
All right.
Bring him over here.
Pick. Nice pick. Let me update that.
So Robert Verba is slated to be the quarterback for PV last year. And if he gives me half of a bean year, I'm in like sin, baby. Give me half a bean year.
All right.
Listen, Coach Croston, I know that you are a man of integrity, and I understand it. Please put the pedal to the metal. You beat all these teams by 100 this year. I don't care. Don't you show any integrity. I want you to keep the starters in all 4 quarters. I don't care if you guys have 9,000 yards. You keep them in.
And now I'll put Tom on the clock.
All right.
So Tom has a bench player and a kicker that he needs to draft.
Yes, I do. I'm going to fill out my bench. My bench pick is in.
All right. Bing-a-ding. Ding-a-ding-ding-ding. Hold on. We got to wait for the real one.
So I sell Chevys.
Yeah, okay. You sell what?
I sell Chevys. and there's a nice car called a Camaro. And a Camaro has a couple different trim levels. And a Camaro's got an SS trim level. And, I might just call this cat a Camaro. I'm going to go with Santo Sanabria out of Edgewood to round out my bench.
All right. Yeah, that's solid. So Santo Sanabria is going to be another one of those players that you are going to get points both on the offensive and the defensive side. Santo Sanabria, I believe as it stands right now, primary running back for the Edgewood Warriors, also lining up on the defensive line and at linebacker at times. So you're going to get tackles, you're going to get rushing yards from him. And they've got this kid who can throw okay over there. He's a pretty okay quarterback, so you're probably going to get receptions for him either. That's a solid pick. Who's your kicker, Tom?
My kicker? I'm going to keep it right by my house, man. I'm going to go with Cody Rockwell.
If you smell what the rock is kicking.
So I am complete.
I'm complete me.
I've heard that before, and then she left me.
All right, so that leaves it in. You go ahead and hit the ringer dinger.
You know what you're doing?
Yeah, there's only one kicker left, and I'm okay with it, baby. You give me Lakeside, Chris Chamberlain.
Okay. Let me update this. somewhere I screwed this up. We're really close, but I got it off by one.
You screwed the pooch, Ryan.
But I'll give myself a little credit because I didn't do too bad. Because then I have one pick left at flex, correct?
Yeah.
You have. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
One flex pick, and that will end the draft at that point, correct?
That is correct. So we'll go through your teams after.
All right. So I'm going to put myself on the clock, but I really don't know who I'm going to pick at this point.
That's even better.
Yeah. Oh, anyone pick Wade Woodworth? I'll just put it out there.
Yep.
Sure did.
He's picked.
Just trying to make sure. I do justice by myself.
Let me give you some help here. There's some guys out there that you're going to be, oh my God. There's one out there that's left. So, you know what, Ryan? We're going to give you some names, all right?
All right. Help me out.
Garrett Siebenek, Anthony Donahue.
Yeah. But
Jimmy Timonier, Malachi Donahue, Elijah Jefferson, Troy Peterson, Cody Eastock.
I can't put Troy Peterson at flex.
Blaze Blankenship, Luke Funtash, Cage Bozar, Jonathan Wazzle, Dylan Hamilton, Dominic Quinn, Clayton Queen, Jeff Watson out of St. John, Andrew Williams, Will Anderson, Jimmy Severino, Matt Miller, Thomas Miller, Owen Shields, Nick Osborne, Robert Hagstrom, Levi Corlew.
I know who I'm going with. Thank you for making me ring the bell. But with my final pick in the 2021 first ever 4-4 goal high school fantasy draft will be Owen Shields out of Conneaut.
Owen Shields. All right. Okay. Owen Shields is a junior, by the way. He is not a freshman. I was way incorrect on that. Owen Shields is going to be your flex. Yes?
And Ray, that would be me.
Yes, Owen Shields is the flex for me. Correct, at this point. And that does complete the draft, correct?
That is it. So we're going to run through a quick run-through of everybody's team.
All right.
So with the first pick, Ryan and the Coal Miners' Daughters. We've got at quarterback, Zach Winchell. Running back, Devin Ray. Wide receiver, Christian Curry. Wide receiver, in IDP, Tyler Cathcart. His flex is going to be Owen Shields.
I'm not going to lie. I'm over here just verifying.
His iron flex is going to be Brady Pete. Although, Ryan, just a heads up, I'd probably switch those two around.
Right. We'll figure that one
on
out.
His bench, he's got Nate Boyarski, Wyatt Fuderick. His offensive line is Lakeside. And his kicker, Ethan Yost.
Got it. All right.
At number 2, El Toro Locos. That's this guy right here.
That no one cares about. Anyway,
the quarterback that's leading us to fantasy victory this year, his name's Grant Hitchcock. Number 2, Jay Sean Sanders is the running back. Trent Hodge, the wide receiver. Devin the Machine Mercilliot is my individual defensive player. My flex is going to be Flash, Malachi Matlock. Iron flex is going to be that man, Zeke Lucas. I call him Freaky Zeke, baby.
Hey.
My first bench player is going to be Chase Carpenter. My second bench player is going to be Robert Verba. My offensive line, it's the Hogs over at Corlew, the Edgewood Warriors.
All right.
And my kicker is Chris Chamberlain out of Ashtabula Lakeside. Tom, did you write yours down?
Hell yeah, I did.
Go ahead and announce it.
All right, so with my first overall pick, with my first pick in the third, God dang it.
Listen, who's your quarterback? Just go down the line.
All right. I picked Isaiah Harris with the final pick of the first round.
Yes.
Okay. But my lineup is quarterback, Kiefer Mandagello from Conneaut. Running back, Zach Rice from Conneaut. Wide receiver, Christian Cunningham from Edgewood. Sorry. My iron flex is going to be Wade Woodworth out of Jefferson. My flex is Isaiah Harris out of Edgewood. Now, I'm probably going to interchange those two every so often based on their matchup week to week. My offensive line is the Geneva Eagles. My kicker is Mr. Rockwell. My two bench players, Dacon Chabot and Santos Santabria. And my IDP is AJ Rafa. That's, hey, I got a pretty solid team.
Hey, listen, this is going to be good. So this is the week 1 matchup. These are the guys that we're going to be keeping track of week 1. But if you can't tell, there are all these papers of all these players that are going to be eligible for the waiver wire for Tuesday's show. So anybody who steps up and does some big stuff, just like everything, we may be moving some guys around.
Moving and grooving.
I'm really excited about this. This is going to be super fun this year. Looking forward to it. Nobody take anything to heart. You know what I mean? We're having fun with it. Trust me, we all want to win here. So if you put us in a position to win here, you're going to find yourself on a team. Go out there on Friday nights or Thursday nights or Saturday afternoons when you're playing and play your butt off, and you might find yourself on this spot. That was really, really awesome. I had a good time with that.
A lot of fun. It was exciting. I can't wait till we the review show. I think it's just gonna be just as entertaining on Tuesdays. I mean, not only I just remember last year. Not only last year, all the fun we had on a Tuesday night talking about what the kids did. Now we're gonna bring in fantasy and be able to see who's in first and second and third place in this league. It's gonna be exciting. Picking up off the waiver wire, dropping kids, picking them up, whatever it may be. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that this year. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to get some scoring out there, and let's get this party started. These kids are fired up, and I love it. I love that these kids are ready to go. So now this year there will be a Player of the Week award, and that one is going to have a T-shirt presented to you by Made in Ohio. There will still be a Player of the Week. That Player of the Week will get a chance to be on the show. We will also have the Iron Man Player of the Week, which is going to be the fantasy player with the most points at the Iron Flex position. So not necessarily going to be the person who wins the Player of the Week, but the person with the most points here is going to be the Iron Flex player or the Iron Man Player of the Week. So it's just going to be a separate thing. It's just something for this fantasy thing. But, we're still going to have.
I would just say, just so everyone knows, I know Sammy said it once, but I'm going to interrupt him real quick. So the Iron Man Flex player, right? Did I say that one right?
Yeah, the
so
Iron Flex
what
player.
it is the points combined because they get points on offense, they get points on defense. So that's how we're going to award them. So it's going to be exciting. The Iron Man player plays both ways. So
that is not relegated to just people who are listed at the Iron Flex position or playing that week. So if there's somebody that's not on somebody's team that goes out there and they decide we're going to catch five receptions and we're also going to get 3 interceptions that game, they're going to be the fantasy Iron Flex Player of the Week that week, and they're probably going to get picked up on waivers.
Yep,
they will.
So I think that's it, boys. Listen, we can't overlook this. On Thursday, we're heading to Conneaut, baby. Over to Spark, to Jocelyn Field. It's Edgewood. It's Conneaut. It's one of the oldest rivalries. We're going to be there. It's live and in color. A whiteout on one side, a blood red ocean on the other. Let's get it going. I can't wait. It's finally, guys, it's finally football time.
Let me hit him one more time.
Oh, and that's not it, because after Thursday comes Friday, and on Friday we're heading down to Grand Valley in Orwell, Ohio, to watch the Grand Valley Mustangs face off against the Jefferson Falcons. Looking forward to that. Going to be a great game down there in Orwell this week. Can't wait. I'm super excited, man. Let's go.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, big shout out to State Road Medical for being one of the first sponsors of the season for us. If you guys have anyone that's interested in a small business that's interested in getting some information, don't forget to all they got to do is hit us on Instagram. I can't even talk tonight. Send us a message on Facebook or email us over at 440andgold.com, and we'll be happy to provide them with a little bit of information on cost and whatnot. That's all I got.
Man, that's it, baby. That's where we're at. That's where we're at.
Hey, The fantasy football league is in the books. I cannot wait until the end of the season when I don't know what we're going to do. I think we might have a trophy amongst the three of us. See
I like it. Oh, yeah.
Do. Have a little fun with it. Maybe do
Let's get like a ring. Why don't we do like a ring?
Maybe I don't know.
Listen, guys, I have to let you know it is not Cody Rockwell. It is Kobe. Kobe, like Kobe.
Kobe beef.
Yeah, it is Kobe Rockwell, the kicker for Edgewood. Thank you for updating me on that. But yeah, that's what I got, guys. I think I'm Mowski. I'll see everybody on Thursday. Everybody tune in on Thursday. Everybody tune in on Friday. Guys, it's finally football time. We've been waiting for this all year.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Can't wait to see y'all on Thursday.
You hitting them with the end, Sam?
I'm going to hit them with the end.
All right,
you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Out.
It was an absolute blast. Appreciate you all. All right.
Rebound taken by Iguodala. Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection.
Cleveland, this is for you.
Come here to cleanse your soul. Yeah, 4-4 and go. That other getting old. We got Sam Ryan time. This is a sports octagon. Sports for forever and beyond. Spending with Sam Ryan time. From the puck to the glove to the pigskins high. Share all of your thoughts, just let it ride. Down the baseline in the bleachers, or you wanna get denied. Yeah, share all of your thoughts, just let it ride. 4-4 and go. Come here to cleanse your soul. Yeah, it's 4-4 and go. Come here to cleanse your soul.
The Browns Super Bowl contenders.
Hey, listen, when we start talking about what wins Super Bowl, we talk about talent. The Browns, they have the